Okay. It's recording. This is take one.
Take one.
Take one. Alright. Oh, I feel so awkward.
I know, it kind of feels like an electric cut, right? Alright, so first we should probably log in.
Okay, this is our website. If you go to our login page, you see we've already created a user. You can sign up with your password, confirm password, but we already got it, so I'll go ahead and submit it in. And you can see your user on the home page.
Nice little feature.
Yeah. If you go to weapon list here, it's just a dump of all the weapons we have in our database at this moment. We have mostly Civil War era stuff, some medieval weapons, all the stuff you wouldn't approve of.
Take one.
Okay, but our real function here is the search, which implies a lot of the there's a lot of the database. What the fuck are they called? Select statements from the database. Yeah. So let's do a couple.
Conditional selects. Morning, baby girl.
Let's look for a sword from Europe. You see we have all sorts of European swords that we can look at. And
what a fancy.
Yeah. And we can add them to our favorite list, which we'll show you later. Fine, thank you. Let's do another search by type this time. We'll do ranged weapons, ranged pistols, and we'll restrict the year lower bound to 1970. Search that and see we get 1970s pistols. Let's do a couple more.
Sorry, I'm so laughing. States. It was like 2010 or 2014.
Ranged weapons from Japan. See, we had all sorts of.
The repeating crossbow.
Oh, the repeating crossbow. That's a cool one.
And if you go back,
should we add that to our favorites? I think we should add that to our favorites. Yeah.
I like the blowgun guy personally. If you go back,
blowgun?
Oh, we should definitely resubmit.
Okay, let's move on.
How about a Spanish weapon? A weapon
Spanish
from
country?
Spain. Lower bound of the year 1000 and 1500.
Okay, I'll do all types of weapons from Spain. And we have some cool Spanish weapons.
Ooh, how about the castle?
The castle, that's a good one. Stone projectiles, gunpowder.
Excellent. Oh, look, it lasted 3 years. Oh, I did that like this video.
Yeah, point to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about some schema?
Well, how about we do the favorites first?
Oh, yeah, my account.
Yeah, go into my account here, and you can see the favorites, including the ones we just saved here, the repeating crossbow. And, of course, you can view them at any time.
Really need all those? Maybe you should get rid of them.
Nah, I didn't like the repeating crossbow after all. Let's get rid of that one. That one's gone.
Peace out.
Peace out. So that's a cool way to save them, and it's linked to my account, so if I was to log into John's account, he would have his own set of favorites.
Absolutely.
We log off now, so we don't have any of that.
Are we going to mention the redirect issues?
Yeah, we should. We should probably mention that.
Just to explain it.
Yeah. So we have one. We're not HTML experts here, but if you log in, you'll be logged in, but not until you click to a new window. So we're trying all sorts of refresh, reloads.
The meta, the refresh.
Yeah. Same with log out. You're logged out, but it just doesn't show until you. Okay, so that's our website. Let's move on to the schema. Exciting here.
Look at this.
Okay, so we kept a lot, but we added a little as time went by. We added obviously a URL for the picture here, the source, the date is split into two integers.
To allow for the bounds checking.
And we have the same tables, range, melee, chemical, and explosive, that all link with a ID as a primary key. And our user and favorites table, which save all the links to the favorites, which are really just numbers.
Yeah, just the ID.
We also added constraints, though, which we found when adding a weapon, they'll have the same name, and you don't want that even though it's not one of our primary keys.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and added a constraint to make the weapon name unique. So that'll keep from duplicate entries. Also, if we insert on melee, we want to make sure that it already exists in weapon, otherwise we reject it, because you can't have the metadata of a weapon without having the weapon itself.
Makes sense. It's got to be a weapon before it's used as a weapon.
And our last one here, if you delete a weapon out of the database, it'll also delete the metadata in the other table. We'll demonstrate that later. That's pretty cool, I think. Let's move on to Eclipse.
How about the explanation of why the dates are a little wacky there?
Oh, let's do that. That'll be fun. Here's our program for parsing Wikipedia, pretty much, to... You see, we have these websites we take in here, and a regular expression, which will then find, using that regular expression, find all the links on there, and try and develop a entry of that weapon. So we have, here's writing out to the file here. I'll write out, but you can get the picture, regular expression, find the picture. Countries are a little iffy, so we searched for commonly used words in the article, did a count, and then kind of based on whichever wins, that's
probability.
That's the country it's from. Same thing with the projectile. It'll base it, but if it finds the projectile as a bullet, we go a little further and try and find out exactly what type of bullet it is. So all this is just, you get the type of a weapon. If it's melee, then you have to decide if it's piercing or bludgeoning, all based on keywords. And the date was the one that really gave us the most trouble. You have a regular expression. If that doesn't work, another one, another one, another one, another one, and finally one more. These are all looking for years. Well, this one we're looking for centuries, and here we're looking for AD. If something, just however it's stated in the article. So after we run this, I'm not going to run it now because that would take 10 minutes. But it produces a nice formatted script here with all of our insert statements and our incremented ID. And we'll show you where that goes in now. Nice segue.
What do you do with a file like that?
What do you do with a file like that? Well, you plop it on into Workbench and push run. We have, this will just go and run, and the triggers will prevent the duplicates from going in.
Why don't we scroll down and just see how many items you did find that way?
We have 800 so far, just from 4 links.
Not too shabby.
Yeah. So we got some tests here we'd like to run. Show you here. This one, what is this one?
Oh, we should put comments by. I guess it is comments.
We didn't. That was supposed to be deleted. Okay. Okay, so we want to select all the ranged weapons. Easily done.
Lots of ranged weapons.
Lots of ranged weapons.
Pretty popular.
We should make a new user now. What do you say? Let's put in this guy. Weapon.
Oh, that's our website's email address.
Oh, and we never deleted him. Okay, well let's select him now.
Yeah.
There he is. And now let's delete him.
Make sure he's gone.
Yeah, let's make sure he's gone.
That did.
Because SB,
That makes sense.
DB.
One more time.
Go away.
Stay away.
Stay. Okay, good. Good thing we made this test run.
Yeah, I should.
Alright.
Let's
So,
add a gun.
add a gun. Put in the AK-47, very popular rifle.
Yeah.
And let's select
It's a tough rifle.
It's a tough rifle. Let's select it and combine it with its metadata. There we have all the information we have on the AK-47. But say we don't want it anymore in our weapon table. We can go ahead and delete it on its weapon ID. We can assume that one's gone, but what about its metadata? Well, we mentioned that trigger earlier, and it as well has been deleted.
Nice, very nice. Let's do some GoDaddy, how we put all this together.
Yeah, brief look on all this bullshit here. This is our GoDaddy, because we put it actually on the web, because we wanted to find out how to do that.
$20 well spent.
Yeah.
Lots of headache.
Yep. So this is the main. It has to do with finding your database, whatnot. So we're using 1 of 10. But our file manager here is actually have it open. It's where all of our files actually are. I don't know. Should we go through these or should we just pop one open?
Yeah, I should give Revolver a reset first.
No, it's a remnants of a lost civilization. Well, we can go through all these, but let's look at the individual weapon view. I think that one's most interesting.
Oh yeah, the passing variables and everything.
And these are all getting posted to it, so it's using gets on all those.
Oh yeah, PHP, wonderful language. Fantastic.
Here we have case statements to print out additional tables. Depending on what weapon type it is, the metadata again. Finding the picture source using the supplied URL in the database. And should we show?
What should we show? Favorites, maybe?
Yeah, favorites. Well, that's being modified in Page Manager.
Oh, yeah.
Show the updated Page Manager.
Page Manager.
Yeah. Show updated Page Manager. You see here adding and deleting from your favorites list.
Just easier that way, trust me.
Yeah.
Go PHP.
And that's about all we have to show.
Alright, let's see how many gigs this video was.